Good evening, everyone. It's time for your daily Bible verse. And tonight, we're going to read 1 John chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. My dear children, I write this to you so that you will not sin. But if anybody does sin, we have one who speaks to the Father in our defense, Jesus Christ, the righteous one. He is the atoning sacrifice for our sins, and not only for ours, but also for the sins of the whole world. We know that we have come to know him if we obey his commands. Alright, so, please understand something. John, the apostle, who wrote 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John when he was a little bit older and a little bit wiser. He says he's writing this so that they would not sin. But he's saying, and he's not condoning sin. Please understand that we are to be doing it less, and we are to be repenting from it and doing our best not to stumble again. None of us are perfect, but we need to get this idea that we can just sin and do what we want all the time and that God doesn't care. That's a big problem in modern day Christianity. But he's saying, because he understands that we all stumble, he's saying, if anybody does sin, we have one who speaks to the Father in our defense, Jesus Christ, the righteous one. And he goes on to say, he was the atoning sacrifice for our sins, not only for ours, but also for the sins of the whole world. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son. You know, God loved us that much that he sacrificed his Son for us, because he wants us all up home with him. And then he goes on to say, we know that we have come to know him if we obey his commands. Again, this isn't saying we're perfect, but, you know, there's people that think they know the real Jesus, as we were talking about last night, but they really don't. That they only know the false Jesus that has been preached in much of modern day Christianity, and it's time we get back to the real Jesus being preached. It really, truly is, guys. That's why we're in the trouble we are nowadays. Y'all have a blessed night. Jesus loves you. I love you. But I can never love you like he does. And I'll talk to you soon.